Let's go, guys. Happy, blessed Monday. About to start in a few. Otro sonso bonito que veo en San Juan. Disfrutando de todas esas cosas que extrañan los que se van. Disfrutando de noches de esas que ya no se dan. Que ya no se dan. Pero queriendo volver a la última vez. Ya los ojos te miré. Y contarte las cosas que no te conté. Se parece a mi crush. Y tirarte las fotos que no te tiré. El chocolote, el video de meterte. Ay, tengo el pecho pelado, me dio una mata. El corazón dándome pata. Dime, baby, ¿dónde tú estás? Pa' llegarle con raro gulito y cristal. Roy, el calceo, buscarte el Nelly Big J, tocando bata. Hoy la calle la dejamos desbarata. Alright, let's get it. Hope everybody's having a blessed and amazing Monday. Hope everybody's having a blessed and amazing Monday. You already know what time it is. It's your boy Crazy Faith the God in the building, getting ready to drop some quick value for you guys today. And today's topic is actually going to be blind by the truth, right? A blind by the truth, right? And I'm going to help you guys with this one, right? This is a good topic for a good day today. For Monday, it's a good day for a good topic, right? Start the week fresh, right? Blind to the truth, right? Let's dive in. So, we have the option, right, to believe a lie or to believe the truth. Any situation, there's a lie and there's a truth, right? Behind every situation you go through, every problem that you go through, you will face either a lie or a truth. Even through life, you have to deal with lies and truth, right? Don't be blind to the truth, right? And I used to have I used to have trouble with this. I used to have so much trouble being blind to the truth because I was wanting to see things in my own perspective or just not looking through the right lens, right? So blind to the truth is like God gives us the truth, right? Right? The truth is in the Bible. He speaks through us through the truth, right? He tells us what it is, right? If we're connected to him, he'll let us know, right? If we read the Bible, he'll let us know what's up. He'll let us know everything that's going on, right? He will actually even send his angels to tell you what's to come next if needed, right? And it's such a blessing to have a loving, peaceful, loving God that he loves us so much that he tells us the truth, right? And then we have the enemy, the devil, Satan, the liar, the accuser, right? That's trying to lie to us, that's trying to tear us apart, right? He's out to steal, kill, and destroy, right? So if he's out to steal, kill, and destroy, he will tell you a lie. He will try to deceive you. He will try to hurt you, right? If you're not believing the lie, if you, he will try to hurt you if he will try to hurt you if you believe the lie, right? That's what he's doing. He's trying to hurt, right? So we got to be aware of the lies. We got to be aware of what is the lie, and we got to be aware of what is the truth, right? And when you have the truth, you have a sense of calmness, a sense of peace, and you can feel the resonation on the you can feel the resonation on the truth, right? You can feel it in your spirit. But when it's a lie, you can feel that discomfort. You can feel like it's no resonation on it, right? And that way, you could guide yourself. You could also ask God, expose it. Is this the lie or is it the truth? And he will expose it, right? Maybe not right away, but eventually you got to give him time to let him expose it. Oh, but I got a baby spider on the loose right here. But you got to give him time to let him expose that. You got to let him give time to expose what's the lie and what's the truth, right? He doesn't want us to get deceived. He doesn't want us to fall and stumble. So that way, he will give us the truth before we fall for the lie, right? Now,
I was once this person. Oh, I got the truth, right? And then in my own mind, I believed the lie, right? Because I was wanting my outcome rather than understanding the truth that came from God. And then I got it. What happens? What happens after that? What happens after God tells you the truth and you don't believe it, but then you believe the lie? What happens? You get hurt. And nobody can tell me I'm lying because I know that happened to you. I know that happened to you because it happened to me, and I know we're not perfect and we go through things, right? What happens when we don't believe God's truth and we fall victim to the lie? I was once that person. I was once blind to the truth. And I'm here to help you guys to get set free, right? Sometimes the truth is not what you want to hear all the time. Sometimes you just want it your way. But your way can kill you. Your way can hurt you, right? And this is a good thing. This is why God is here. This is why God is in our life, because he gives us the instructions to what to do so we don't get hurt, so that way we can stay aligned and believe the truth and live in righteousness with him. But sometimes we got to get hurt. Sometimes we got to get deceived. Sometimes we got to get our hearts broken until we can turn to God and understand the real truth. Remember, God already knows whatever you want, whatever you're seeking, whatever you want on that other side of that problem, that situation. God already knows what's the outcome and if that circumstances is even good for you or not. He already knows if that situation is good for you or not. So if it's good for you, it will make its way into your life. If it's not good for you, God said, "Nah, give me that. Throw it away. Nah, we good. I got something better for you, right? I got something better for you." Or it just might not happen, and you got to wait for something else to occur, right? A better situation, whatever circumstances may be. But we have to believe the truth. We have to believe that if we didn't receive it already, if we didn't get something that we wanted already, he has something better for us. And not to believe the lies, right? Not to go against your will, right? Not to go against the covenant, not to go against what you wrote down on paper, right? Not going against what you wrote down on paper, making that commitment to God, right? Not going against that, right? But when you do go against that, that's when you get hurt. It's a reason why you put it on paper. It's a reason why you told God these things so you can have guidance, so he can guide you from the hurt, the turmoil, the frustration, right? The dead ends, right? The people that's trying to drag you down and bring you down and destroy you, right? This is what the word is for. This is what the real truth is for. How many of us want the truth, but we're blind to the truth and believing a lie? How many of us? How long are you going to actually live in that cycle? Right? With me, how I broke that cycle is by listening to my spirit, by being sensitive to my spirit, because I know the spirit is truth. I know my spirit is truth. The flesh and what you want, what you see, it's all weak, right? And the flesh could lie to you. Your flesh could lie to you. Your heart can deceive you. The spirit is the truth. So I'm a rock with my spirit over everything because I know that's the truth. And anything else other than that, it's a lie. It's just Satan trying to deceive you, trying to get you to go against what you wrote down on paper, against your principles, against your covenant, against your will, right? And that's what he does. He tries to separate you from God, right? So that way, when you're separated from God, right, he can do whatever he wants because you're not in God's territory. Now you're separated from him. Now it's easier for the enemy to attack you. Ooh. It's the big truth right here. This is the big truth, right? A lot of people are not aware of this. You got to stay woke. You got to wake up. We cannot be making the same mistakes again and again and again and again. That's like no growth. You're just going to keep going. How long are you going to do the same cycle, making the same mistakes over and over and over again? And then what? You're 80, 90 years old, and then you're like, damn, you didn't even fix it. Like, it starts today. We got to make that adjustment. If we don't make the adjustment, we don't see no change. We keep experiencing the same circumstances over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. How long are you willing to do that? How long are you willing to see do the same thing and expecting a different result but getting the same result? That's insanity. Got to make better choices if we want better outcomes. We got to start making better choices if we want better outcomes, including me. Including me. I'm not exempt. Including me. So my question to you guys is, what better decisions are you going to start making pushing forward from here on? What better decisions are you guys going to be making pushing from here on? Right? I'm going to leave you guys with this. If you keep falling for the lies and not believing the truth, you will live in misery. You will live in hurt, turmoil. You will never be truly happy. It's going to be the same old situation you're dealing with right now. Unhappy, miserable, sad, believing a lie, right? But when you believe the truth, you're happy, you're aligned, you're at peace of mind, you're living in purity. It's so much more peaceful believing the truth and doing what's right than to believe a lie and do what's wrong. I love my peace of mind. I love my joyness, my happiness. That's priceless. Not and I can't let that go for a lie. I can't give all that up for a lie. I rather the truth any single day. And I encourage you guys to do the same too, Live in the truth. Reject the lie. Identify the lie. Ask God for the discernment of the lie. Right? And I'm gonna pray over you guys. I ask that God could give you the discernment. God give them the discernment to be able to believe the truth and never the lie. And to operate out of your power and your strength and your godliness over the whole world. Right? Help them to put you first above everything of this world. Help them to put you first above every flesh of this world. Help them to put you first over every family of this world. Help them to put you first of every daughter and son over this world, God. Because you are the creator. You gave us life. You are the master creator. And with you on the throne, every life is beautiful. Right? Life is beautiful when you're on the throne, God. God, we let you reign, God. We let you, God, have your way, Father. Do what you want to us. Stretch us, evolve us, transform us, even if it feels uncomfortable, God, because we know the afflictions is working in your glory and for your glory only. In Jesus' name, let's go. Have a blessed, an amazing Monday. Enjoy. Stay in crazy faith. Live every day in that alpha state, God state of mind. Enjoy. Be safe. Have a blessed Monday. Let's get it.